Hey, everybody. Let me know that you're here. Say what's up to me. What is going on? I'm out of breath from walking up and down these steps. We are just getting in from church not too long ago. So I'm a little tired. Y'all know I'm carrying a load here. But I'm so happy to be on live with you guys. So say what's up so I can see what's going on. And I am going to get started in a little bit. I'm really excited about what God is doing in my life, and I have a major announcement. And so some of you will watch the replay. I will end up pinning this video to my wall so that people can catch the challenge. But I'm so excited. So go ahead and tag somebody, share this, let somebody know that we are on, that I am on, and we will get started in just a bit. But hey, what is going on? I'm excited. So I'm gonna start in just a few moments, and then I'll let you go enjoy your Sunday. Yeah. Hope everybody had a blessed day at church. We celebrated our 2nd year anniversary. Our baby church, we've been around for 2 years. And I'm so excited about what God is using us to do here in the city of St. Cloud, Florida. It's been a journey, but God is faithful. He is kind. And today's celebration was absolutely amazing. So thankful for everybody who came out and celebrated with us in the city. And those of you who are watching online, thank you so much for joining us and celebrating 2 years with us. It's definitely been a journey, but I would not trade it for the world. Definitely thought about giving up, but the members of my church have been nothing but amazing. And I am going all the way with Jesus, Okay, so let's get started. Tonight I want to talk about something very simple. It is not a topic that we are unfamiliar with. But tonight I want to talk about purpose. I'm so excited. As some of you have seen, I am starting a course on purpose, on living a fulfilled life. I'll be starting a course, and I'll be starting that course very soon. It was set to start this week. I'm actually pushing the course back another week because I want us, before we dive into a full course on living a fulfilled life, before we dive into that commitment, I want us to do some preliminary work as women. I want us to get prepared to get ready for that journey. And what I'm doing this week, starting tomorrow, I am going to be doing a 5 days to fulfillment challenge. This is going to set us up for success for the course that I'm launching the following week. This is going to set us up for that. But I want us to get prepared. I want us to get some insight, some information, some revelation, some motivation for this course. And so for the next 5 days, I'm going to be challenging women everywhere to get the tools that they need to live a fulfilled life. Is it possible to be on the journey towards a life of fulfillment in just 5 days? Absolutely. And so in this next 5 days, we are going to be doing a challenge called 5 Days to Fulfillment. And I'm so excited about what that is going to look like. So I talk to women all over the world, all over the country, all the time. And God has blessed me with a ministry to women. God has blessed me to have good friends, good sisters, good girlfriends. God has truly blessed me to have a community of women around me, and I'm so thankful for all of them. God has even blessed my church to be a church that has strong women in our church, and I'm so excited. I'm so happy for that opportunity to be able to have community and relationship with women everywhere. But as we talk, as we grow together, as we eat, as we, chat on the phone, chat on FaceTime, as we have those conversations, there is one thing that consistently comes up when I'm talking to it, whether it be my friend, whether it be my mentees, whether it be the ladies all the way in Africa, no matter who I'm talking to, the ladies I met just this week while I was driving Uber, the ladies who got in my car this week as we started conversing, just the common theme that seems to come up a lot when we talk about women and when we talk about our future and our goals and what we're trying to do, how we're trying to boss up and how we're trying to achieve our goals in life. One thing that always comes up is this thread of communication that I feel like I should be doing more. I feel like, I'm tired of chasing one thing to the next, going from one thing to the next without actually completing a task, or I can't find fulfillment in the one thing that I'm doing, and I feel like I should be doing more. Or, girl, I'm just exhausted. I've been spending so much time building my marriage. I've been spending a lot of time with these kids, and I feel like I've put myself on the back burner, and this is exhausting. I've heard, I've expressed that I feel like I need to be doing more, or what is it that God has called me to do? I've even heard, I don't even know what my purpose is. I don't know what my purpose is in life. I'm just trying to do the best I can where I am. And that tends to exhaust me. That tends to drain me. What is my purpose? What are my talents? I have all these certifications. I've been to school for this. I took a class for this. But I still don't seem to know what my niche is. Who is my target audience? Who am I supposed to be talking to? How am I supposed to get involved in church? Yeah, I'm on the greeters at the church that I go to. Or I mentor some of the kids at the school I teach. But what am I supposed to be doing with my life? I feel like there's more. I feel like I'm going from role to role to role without finding any true fulfillment. Or I'm just worn out in the role that I'm playing right now, and I feel like there's more to it, or there's something that I'm missing. Maybe God is not hearing me. Maybe I'm not being specific enough. Maybe I'm not asking the right questions. Maybe I'm not praying hard enough. This whole rat race, this whole thing of chasing purpose, this whole thing of being exhausted and tiring out because of the many hats that we are as women play, this is the common narrative amongst my friends and I, amongst the girls, the ladies that I mentor, amongst the young girls across the world that I talk to, the ladies in my text group, all of the women that I talk to. We're always consistently trying to find our lane of fulfillment, our lane of contentment, because society over the course of history has taught us that our job is to play the role for somebody else. And so many times, that's where we get stuck in playing a role, and we get lost in those roles, and we know that, hey, I'm more than a mom. I'm more than a wife. I'm more than a teacher. I'm more than a best friend. I'm more than an auntie, a mentor. Like, who am I? And the Lord was just showing me not too long ago when I was suffering from depression and anxiety. And here's the thing, nobody knew the depths of my depression and the nobody knew the height of my anxiety, because it looked like I was playing my roles well. I was good as a first lady. I was doing well as a mom. I was doing well as a teacher. I was playing my roles correctly, but I was losing myself because I had no real sense of purpose. I had no real sense of identity, and I was drowning in these roles. And the Lord, he spoke to me when I was determined not to, thank God for the Holy Ghost, I was determined not to die and drown in depression. The Lord, he gave me a revelation about who it is that I was, who it is that I am, and how even the roles that I play a part in my purpose. You know, sometimes chasing purpose can almost be like a scam, really. Chasing purpose can almost be like what is it, futile, because it seems like, what exactly is it? What exactly am I going for? I'm chasing fulfillment and I'm not getting it, you know? I pick up another certification. I go to school and get another degree, you know, have another baby, get into another relationship. Like, really, what is purpose? What am I looking for? And the Lord, he spoke to me and he shared with me that the purpose for women and the purpose for humanity and is one purpose. And he's given us that purpose in the beginning to be fruitful, to multiply, to have dominion, to subdue the earth. And he was sharing with me that it is very specific how women fulfill that purpose, how men fulfill that purpose. And as long as we're doing our job in that role of being fruitful, multiply, subduing the earth, and having dominion, then we will find fulfillment and we will fulfill our purpose. Well, what does that look like for women? And that is where my life began to change, because the Lord showed me that it's not just the literal thing of having babies for your husband and for your family and building family and doing all of that. But there's more to being fruitful. It's more to multiplying. It's more to subduing the earth and having dominion. And as women, we fulfill that role we fulfill that purpose in a very specific way. You know, we're told that our purpose as women is to be a helpmeet or to be submissive to men. You know, that's our purpose. And while being a helpmeet is an assignment you play as a wife, your purpose as a woman is so much bigger than that. It's so much deeper than that. You weren't created just to be a help to the opposite sex or the opposite gender. That is not the sum total of your purpose. That is an assignment that you get when you become a wife. But how we fulfill our purpose of being fruitful and having dominion is very specific as women. And because we're told from the very beginning that, you know, help me, that's what you're here for, we have a tendency now as women to find ourselves in the roles we play, to define ourselves by the roles we play. You can ask any woman, who are you? What, you know, tell me a little bit about yourself. And the first thing that is going to come out is a role, is an assignment. Well, I've been married. Well, a little bit about me. I'm a mom of this many children. A little bit about me. Well, I own a business. And we go to the roles that we play. And the reason why we lack fulfillment and the reason why we feel so tired, because we define ourselves by these roles. And because these roles change so frequently, that becomes exhausting. The roles that we play are not our purpose. The roles that we play are ways to express our purpose in life. And when you give your role a mission, then you can be very intentional about how you express yourself in that role. You won't just mother aimlessly. You won't just be a wife on autopilot trying to figure it out day by day. You won't just structure your business like going just figuring it out as you go along aimlessly. You won't stand in these roles and just do it without intention. But when you give the roles you play a specific mission, a specific assignment, then it doesn't matter what role you're playing. It doesn't matter how many times the hats that you wear change. You will be fulfilled, and you will learn to be fulfilled and content in the role that you're playing at the moment. And so the Lord, he really dropped a bomb in my spirit about the purpose of a woman, that the purpose of the woman is to bear, to birth, and to bring up. And no, when we look at our biological makeup, it's not about having natural children, but it's about a natural or a physical view to the spiritual meaning behind it. The way women are made is so that we can see very plainly how we are to operate in the earth, where our spiritual authority is. And so, yes, when you hear bear and birth and bring up, you automatically think about of having, natural children. But I'm talking about something way deeper than that. I'm talking about bearing, your ability to host and develop something. Because women have wombs, we have a natural grace to develop whatever is put in our possession. We have a natural ability to develop whatever is placed in our hands, whether it's an idea or a business or a relationship or anything. We have a special grace to develop that thing, to turn it into, to cause it to grow, to cause it to develop senses and systems and structures so that it can function on its own. We have a very special grace, different than men. And so when we talk about having dominion and subduing the earth and being fruitful, that is the macros, that is the overarching purpose. But how women, our purpose as women, our micro purpose as women, as long as we're bearing it, birthing it out, and raising it up, then we're fulfilling the macro purpose. And so the Lord was telling me that you have a specific grace. For men, it's different, right? When you look at the man, when you look at Adam, you see a different grace, right? Men are called to plant, right? Men are called to plant and to produce, right? And to provide. Women are called to bear and to birth out and to bring up. So we have a natural grace to develop things. And so it doesn't matter what your gift or your talent is, and that's a part of it. But your gifts and your talents and the roles and your assignments that you play, they don't define you. They're not the intention as to why you were created, but they give you expression to do these things. So I was a teacher, and of course I'm like, God, I feel like I'm more than a teacher. And then he smacked me with that revelation again, like, hey, remember, this is the role that you're playing right now. How do you find fulfillment in this role as a teacher? What are you developing in front of you? You will find fulfillment you'll find contentment in this role if you develop what's in front of you. You got these first graders in front of you, develop them, build them up. Cause them to expand in their brain function. Help them to expand in their literacy, in their cognitive ability. Build them up. Bear them. Bear the burden of your first graders. Bear the burden of your children. Bear the burden of your marriage. Bear that and develop it, because as a woman, you have a special grace to do so. And we're called to birth it out. As a woman, we have a special grace to make things, animated, alive, make it real, make it a real thing. Somebody brings you an idea, somebody brings you a business plan, somebody brings you a relationship. As a woman, you have a special grace to deal with the strength it takes to make that thing come alive, to make that thing become animated, become something that somebody else can hold and feel and love. It's a special grace. It's a special grace on women to develop something to the point where it is something that everyone around you can experience and love. That's what we have a grace to do. And we have a grace to bring it up, to raise it up, not just develop it, not just make it something that everyone can share and love, but also we have a grace to nurture it, to raise it up, to turn it into something that is self-sufficient, that can run on its own, so that we can move on to our next role. And I promise you, when you have these tools, when you have this understanding that I have a unique grace to develop something, to make something real in my community, and to nurture something on its path to self-sufficiency, then it doesn't matter what role I play. I won't be exhausted because I know exactly what I'm supposed to do and how I'm supposed to do it in this role. I won't grow tired. I won't feel unfulfilled because in this role, I'm finding exactly how to maximize my potential in the role I play. And so you'll find that exhaustion will leave you. And when I talk about exhaustion, I'm not talking about getting tired every day because of hard work. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about exhausted to the point where you want to move on, where you feel like you're not doing enough, where you feel like this is not for you. How did I get here? Why am I here? There's something more. You will be fulfilled in what you're doing, in the role you play, and you won't be defined by the role you play, and you won't feel like a failure when that role changes, because you'll understand that the role is not me. The role is my current placement in purpose. And the enemy wants us to be so consumed with finding purpose and finding my role that we tire out. Either we tire out quickly because we can't figure out why God has us in this role, or we tire out because we can't find fulfillment, we can't find happiness in this role that we're playing. But the role is not your purpose. The role is your placement. And so the Lord really gave me a whole course, a whole structure, a whole revelation about the purpose of a woman and how to pull women out of exhaustion, how to pull women out of this never-ending circle of finding what it is I'm supposed to do, how to pull women out of that stigma of my purpose is to be submitted to some man. That's my purpose. That's why I'm here. To pull women out of this identity crisis of losing themselves in the roles that they play and finding themselves in the role, right? And so when the role changes, you lose yourself because that role was who you was. That role was who you are, who you were. And so the Lord gave me a revelation, because when we can give our roles missions, when we can give our roles an assignment, we can be very intentional and we will be fulfilled all the time. And living a fulfilled life is the key to joy, is the key to feeling, is the key to contentment. And so I want to do a challenge. Yes, there's a whole course, and I want you to register for the course. And what we're going to offer when you register for the course, once you complete the course, it's self-paced, and so you can matriculate through the 4 weeks on your own time. And once you complete the course, you'll be given access to our exclusive Facebook group where I go live, and we'll be doing teachings and one-on-one talks about how to make sure we're going to dive deep into the specifics of your life and make sure that you're finding purpose in that role. We're going to look at all the roles you play, whether you need to be playing those roles or not, and how to find fulfillment in those roles. But before we get to the course, I want to do a challenge, 5 days to fulfillment. And I'm challenging everyone, every woman who's ever said the words, I'm tired, or I don't know what my purpose is, or I don't know how to be the best I can be in this role, or I'm trying to do more. I want to challenge you to go on this challenge with me. Go on this journey for the next 5 days with me. I'm going to go live at 9 p.m. every night. I'm going to leave the lives up so you can watch it. If you miss it, you can watch it in your leisure time. I'm going to leave the lives up, but every night I'm going to go live at 9 p.m. and we're going to do 5 days fulfillment. And in these 5 days, you're going to get the tools you need to live a fulfilled life. In these 5 days, you're going to be able to define the roles that you play and how to make sure you are finding purpose and contentment in those roles. No longer just winging it, no longer just figuring it out, because that's how you grow exhausted. no longer feeling like there's more, you're going to find the more. You're going to find fulfillment. In just 5 days, yes, in just 5 days, I'm going to give you the tools you need to live a fulfilled life. It's really not that hard. It's really not that difficult. This revelation changed my life in a week's time. The Lord really had me look at my life, look at the roles I play, and figure out how it is that I can, as a woman, fulfill my purpose with these gifts, with these assignments, with these roles, with these hats that I'm wearing. And I'm excited. I want you guys to join me. And so I'm going to be putting out, some material for you guys to participate in this challenge. But for the next 5 days, we're going to go on a journey together, and come Friday, you are going to be living a fulfilled life. Come Friday, you're going to have the tools you need to live a fulfilled life. And so this is 5 days to fulfillment, and I want you guys to join me. No more being a woman chasing after purpose. No more being a woman who's trying to figure it out. God has a plan. He says, I know the thoughts that I have towards you. And can I tell you, those thoughts are not a secret. Those thoughts are not a mystery. I know the thoughts that I have towards you. Thoughts of good and not of evil. To prosper you, not to harm you, and to bring you to a hope and a future, to bring you to an expected end. God knows the thoughts, and he's not trying to hide them. It's not mysterious. He's not trying to make you search for it and make it so obscure. No, your purpose as a woman is very clear. It's in the mind of God, and God has given us that revelation, and I want to give it to you. And so for the next 5 days, we are going to pick the mind of God. We're going to pray. We're going to teach, and by Friday 9 p.m. we are going to be a group of women that live a fulfilled life. No more guessing, no more exhaustion, no more falling prey to the trick of the enemy, because the devil has a very specific scheme on how he tricks women to be in this process of finding purpose forever. Enough of that. Enough of having dreams and goals and visions, and then you spend your whole life chasing purpose. That's whack. That's lame. Okay. That's for the people who don't know. All right. We know God has given us a revelation, and we're not about to spend a lifetime trying to figure out what it is that we're supposed to be doing. It doesn't matter what you're doing right now. It doesn't matter the role you're playing, the hat you're wearing, the talents, the gifts, the relationships you have. All of those things can express your purpose, and you could be fulfilled in every single one of those. And that's what we're going to do. And so I'm excited. And so listen, get ready. I can't see it. Get ready, because it's going to be a wild ride. It's going to be fun. Okay. So look out. We start tomorrow at 9 p.m. And so if you're going to do this challenge with me, when I put out the graphic, I want to make sure that you comment 5 days to fulfillment, hashtag 5 days to fulfillment, hashtag pretty powerful. And we're going to be an army of women who know exactly who we are and exactly what we're doing. And it's going to be crazy. All right. So I'm going to let you guys go. Listen, my parents and my sister surprised me today for my 2nd church anniversary. And so I want to go keep talking to them and having fun with them. But listen, enjoy your Sunday. Get ready. Be prayed up, because tomorrow we start our journey, and we're going to be living a fulfilled life. Okay. No more chasing purpose and that whole circle. We're not doing that no more. Tomorrow it starts the challenge, and so I'm excited. So we're gonna push the course date back. Thank you so much for all of you who registered for the course. We're actually gonna push that date back a week, and I'll post the information for that. Then I'll be sending out some emails. But this week, instead of starting the course, we're gonna start our 5-day challenge, 5 days to fulfillment. And we're going to shut the devil down, because he thought, but he was very mistaken. All right. He was very mistaken. The Lord has a special love for his daughters, and I have a special love and a burden for you. I love you. I can't wait to do this challenge with you. So look out for the official announcement and the graphic for it. And then I will see you tomorrow right here on Facebook Live at 9 p.m. You guys go enjoy your Sunday. Bye.